Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and a very good evening uh, from the United States of America. Um, Khabar kawan-kawan semua di Malaysia, harap dalam keadaan yang baik dan juga bertahan dalam situasi COVID-19. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee of Malaysia Tourism Goal Summit, especially Dr. Azli, for inviting me to share some of the observation and also findings from surveys that has been done in the market. Most of these surveys are done by the prominent and big travel bookings engines in the United States, such as Booking.com, TripAdvisor, TravelZoo, and others. For the consumer market, I would say that American travelers cannot wait to go out and travel again to other part of the world. 51% of them responded that they can't wait to see more of the world. And 46% stated that they wanting to travel more in the future to make up for the time that they has lost in the 2020. And interestingly, 41% stated that they intend to rebook the trip that they have cancelled previously because of the COVID-19. As such, we can expect that travel companies to get creative with the new itineraries and recommendation designed to capture the travelers who miss out on their trips in 2020. So number one is they cannot wait to travel. Number two is they are looking for more bang for their buck in the future. 62% of American traveler will be more price conscious when it comes to searching and planning a trip in the future, and 51% are more likely to hand down promotions and saving, a behavior that we predict will last up until to 22 or 23. But at the same time, the value cautious consumer will expect to go beyond price tag, with 73% of them stating that they want travel booking platform to increase their transparency about cancellation policies, refund processes, and trip insurance options. Next point will be about safety and cleanliness. A majority of American travelers, which is more than 80%, will take more precautions due to the coronavirus, and will look to the travel industry to help them gear up for the new normal. They expecting that the government, the travel association, and also the service provider will work cohesively and set consistent standards to help them save. And 60% of them will avoid a certain destination that they felt not safe, and 73% is adapting or don't have any issue of social distancing or wearing masks. The consumer market for American travelers also will be looking for more sustainable travel in the future. We can expect to see more of eco-conscious mindset in 2021 and beyond. And 63% of them expecting the travel industry to offer more sustainable travel options, and the traveler will consequently visit alternative destination in a bid to avoid traveling during the peak season or overcrowding season. 70% of them will stay away from crowded tourist attraction, indicating that destination will need to adapt to the new smart crowd management measures to appease these kind of travelers while visiting the places of interest. So it is very crucial for our product owner in Malaysia, even to the hoteliers, in making sure that the image, the message that been conveyed to the consumer market, and of course it will reflect to the travel trade market, and that we not supposed to highlight on the overcrowding, peak season, and we need to highlight more on the less crowded destination, smart crowd management system that we have. The consumer market also needed to be informed, or we should highlight the simple pleasures that you would have by traveling to our country or our destination in Malaysia. Over 61% of the consumer market is actually seeking out of more rural, off the beaten track experiences in order to immerse themselves into the outdoors activities. In addition, from the study that has been done, about 45% of the American travelers would prefer to stay in a vacation home or apartment rather than in a hotel. This perhaps will worry the hoteliers, especially in Malaysia, but I believe we can creatively do something about it, because we know that these are the preferences, and because of that, we should be able to tell and to offer the American travelers that our hotel is providing similar services as what vacation homes can offer, or perhaps what apartment can offer in terms of the facilities. To recap, for the consumer market in the United States, they are actually ready to be out of the country. They want to travel. They're really eager to make booking. They want to go to other destination aside from the United States. With that, they also want to have a confirmation about the standards of safety, the standard of cleanliness, and in addition to the findings or observation by the bookings engine, when it comes to booking with the travel agencies or the tour operators, the consumer market in the United States really want to see three kind of things. Number one will be the extremely low airfare sales that are changeable without fees. Vacation packages that won't likely be available again at that kind of rate, and fully refundable or changeable without fees also. And they want to see hotel deals that are fully refundable for travel through the end of 2021 or 2022. The key word over here would be changeable without fees. Changeable without fees. Changeable without fees. Ladies and gentlemen, next will be the travel trade market in the United States. There are lots of things that should be considered and should be planned and prepared by the service provider in Malaysia. But I'm going to talk about only four things. Number one is the flexibility of the packages. Number two will be the long travel window that should be offered. Number three would be the low lead price. And number four will be the smart upsell. The travel trade market also looking forward on the flexibility, the ability to change the date without any fees charged to them, and the choices of itinerary with such dates should be more should be broader, in the sense of they can choose or make changes into the itinerary without any charges. Number two will be a longer travel window for their client. the validity of the packages should be up to 2022. Number three will be the low lead price, whereby the offers to the travel agents over here or to the tour operators over here should be very competitive. Perhaps for the first 100 200 packages, you should maintain that kind of price, and that goes to number four, which is a smart upsell. I believe that the low lead price is meant for a certain group of people, but with smart upsell you can give more value added, of course with higher price, but value added with for example, given the choice, they can choose for water villa instead of the garden villa. So for travel trade market in the US, focus on these four things. Number one, the flexibility. Number two, longer travel window. Number three will be low lead price, and number four, smart upsells in terms of the value added to the bookers. Datuk, Datin, ladies and gentlemen, I've mentioned earlier about the consumer market and travel trade market in the United States. Allow me to highlight a bit about what Tourism Malaysia has been doing for the last couple of months in order for us to keep pushing Malaysia as a destination of choice for the American travelers. Locally, Tourism Malaysia has come up with initiative that we call Malaysia Awaits You, whereby we organize webinars for the last couple of months after the COVID came into the country, in allowing the travel agents and the tour operators to engage with us directly. For the last couple of months, we have organized 8 webinars, and upcoming we will have another 2 more up to December 2020, and in between we support the seminar by having bi-weekly snippets and also giving out more inputs regarding new destinations, new products that can be itemized into the itinerary by the travel agents and also the tour operators in the United States. Aside from that, we also helping out the tour operators and also the travel agents to craft better itinerary that reflecting requirements by the consumers. For the last couple of months, we have come up with 12 snippets which will be very helpful for the travel agents and also to operator to organize their itinerary in a better way. Datuk-datuk, datin-datin, ladies and gentlemen, for America, Tourism Malaysia locally has come up with new initiative in order for us to support and promote Malaysia as a tourism destination. We developed a program that we call Malaysia Awaits You, which consisted of several activities that we push forward to the tour operators or travel agencies in the United States, including the media, and some of them will be direct to the consumers. For the last couple of months, we organize webinars. We came up with new snippets of new products, new destinations. We promote destination that will be reflecting to the needs of consumer markets over here. We highlighted newsletter every single month to more than 1,000 plus media, and then for webinars we had organized more than 10 now. Upcoming we'll have 2 more for the month of November and also December. Previously we worked together with Sabah Tourism Board to promote the rural tourism, and also some of other destinations in Malaysia. Office of Tourism Malaysia Los Angeles, we have come up with new initiative to support the agents and also the tour operators in the United States under a program what we call Malaysia Awaits You, whereby we organizes seminars for them, webinars basically, and currently we had organized 8 webinars, and upcoming we will have 2 more. We also supported them by giving more knowledge about what are the destination that we think suitable in the market right now, in reference to the needs and also the requirements by the consumer markets in the United States. And we also helping them out to craft write-ups, stories, and coming up with newsletters, snippets, and also facilitating them in developing new itinerary to Malaysia. For example, we cooperate with Sabah Tourism Board under the program of rural tourism, and we managed to develop that one together with 2 operators in the United States. We're just waiting for the bookings to be done, and one of the 2 operators in the San Francisco now has a lead booking of more than 1,800 people, and that one will be in 2021. We will keep doing this and pushing Malaysia as a tourism destination, destination of choice for the consumer market, and also for the travel trades market in the United States. When the time comes, we will push harder to the travel agent and also to the tour operators in the United States. We will work more with the media, and right now we just waiting the bookings to come while addressing the or preparing ourselves for the borders to open. Datuk, Datin, ladies and gentlemen, with that, thank you very much for having me. I wish I can tell you more, but with the limited time given, I hope that we can interact more after this, perhaps in different platform, and trust us that Tourism Malaysia is doing the best, especially for me in the United States. We are engaging, we are pushing Malaysia as the next destination of choice for the American travelers. We know that it is not easy for now, but we foresee that there's abundance of potential, and we are looking forward to do more for Malaysia. If any of you need help, I can be contacted directly. You can email me at Akbal Setia, AKBALSETIA @tourism.gov.my, and I will facilitate you guys as much as possible. And if you have more information that you would like to share with me, you can also do the same. Right now it's about 1:30 in the morning. I just came back from the office about 2-3 hours ago. We are preparing for our webinar for the tour operators in the United States, and I can see that the potential is there, and we are looking forward to work with all of you. Thank you very much once again, and I hope the best to all of you. Be strong, keep fighting, and we shall address this together. Thank you.